The studio lights of the Tamron Hall show glowed warmly as the audience settled into their seats, unaware that the next hour would become one of the most shocking moments in daytime television history. Producers rushed across the stage, adjusting cameras and microphones, while Tamron Hall herself skimmed through her cue cards backstage, preparing for what was supposed to be a friendly, fun interview with Hollywood legend Samuel L. Jackson. But from the moment Samuel walked in, something felt off. Act 1. The tension begins. The crowd erupted in applause as Tamron welcomed Samuel with her signature bright smile. He walked out confidently, waving to fans, but his expression held a strange tightness, like a storm brewing underneath. Tamron began with light questions about his new film, but Samuel's answers were unusually short, clipped, and laced with irritation. The audience exchanged looks. This wasn't the charming, smooth-talking actor they were used to. Trying to ease the mood, Tamron jokingly asked, "Sam, did someone wake you up too early today?" Samuel paused, narrowed his eyes, and replied, "Maybe I just don't like being asked the same predictable questions every time I come on a show." Gasps spread through the studio. Tamron blinked, surprised but calm. "All right," she said with a small laugh, "let's go off script then." Act 2. The clash ignites. Tamron shifted the conversation to a recent controversial comment Samuel had made online, something his fans had been debating for days. It was meant to open a thoughtful discussion. Instead, it lit the fuse. Samuel leaned forward, voice sharp. "You're twisting my words. That's the problem with these shows. You want drama, not truth." The audience froze. Tamron, still composed, replied, "Samuel, I'm literally quoting what you said. We're just talking." But Samuel cut her off. "Talking? No, you're trying to corner me. I came here to promote my movie, not defend myself to you." Tamron's smile faded into a firm, professional expression. She set her cards aside deliberately. "Samuel, with all due respect, this is my show. And my job is to ask questions. If you don't want to answer, that's your choice, but don't accuse me of something I'm not doing." A ripple of applause rose from the audience. This only fueled Samuel further. "You're painting me as the bad guy, Tamron," he shouted. "No, Samuel," she replied coolly, "you're doing that all by yourself." Act 3. The breaking point. The tension grew so thick the cameras seemed to crackle. Samuel stood up abruptly, pacing the stage. Producers signaled Tamron to cut to a commercial break, but she waved them off, determined to finish the conversation on her terms. "Sit down, Samuel," she said firmly. He turned, eyes flashing. "Maybe I won't sit down." The crowd gasped again. At that point, Tamron stood as well, maintaining her composure like a true professional. "If you can't respect this show, my team, or this audience," she said steadily, "then you can leave." The room went silent. Samuel stared at her for a long moment, jaw clenched, chest rising and falling with anger. Then he pointed a finger at her and growled, "You'll regret disrespecting me." Tamron didn't flinch. "Security, please escort Mr. Jackson out." The audience exploded, some in shock, some in support, some recording on their phones. Two security guards approached carefully, guiding Samuel toward the exit as he muttered angrily under his breath. He stopped at the studio door, turned around, and shouted, "This show will hear from my lawyers." Tamron simply replied, "Have a great day, Samuel." Act 4. Aftermath on live TV. As soon as he was gone, Tamron turned back to the camera with breathtaking professionalism. "Ladies and gentlemen," she said, smoothing her dress, "live television is unpredictable. We respect all our guests, but respect must go both ways." The audience gave her a standing ovation. Backstage, producers scrambled to handle the fallout, while social media exploded with clips, memes, and debates. Some defended Samuel. Many praised Tamron for staying calm under pressure. Within an hour, #Tamron vs Samuel was trending worldwide. Epilogue. Later that evening, Tamron addressed the incident again. "I want people to know, this show is a place for conversations, not confrontations. But I will always stand my ground when necessary." And that day, she proved it. A daytime host standing firm. A Hollywood icon losing his cool. A moment that will be remembered in TV history.